I sliced the cabbage into thin strips and mixed it with mung bean batter. Then I sprinkled some dried shrimp on top, poured it into a heated pan, and spread it into a thin layer. Once the batter had set, I flipped it over and placed it on top of an egg. Finally, I drizzled it with my favorite sauce. A perfect breakfast was complete, but every time I finished making it, my mother would sprinkle some wood shavings on top. No matter how much I tried to stop her, she would always grind them directly over the pancake. The tiny pieces scattered down, and a rich nutty aroma instantly filled the kitchen. Years later, I finally learned that they were not wood at all, but ordinary bonito flakes. Yet to me, that was always the taste of my mother. After suffering setbacks in the city, I returned to my hometown defeated, but waiting for me there was my mother's sudden disappearance. Looking at the abandoned vegetable garden and the traces of her life she left behind, I still couldn't understand why she had chosen to leave. This time, I did not cook the way my mother used to. I simply sliced some cabbage and eggs and made an ordinary sandwich. Just then, I received a letter from my mother. When I opened it, there were no words of comfort or greeting. There was only a recipe for potato bread. At that moment, I felt both disappointed and confused. After all these years, it was the first time my mother had reached out to me, yet what she left behind was nothing but a cold set of instructions. I had no choice but to continue using food to fill the emptiness in my life. Later, I picked some locust flowers, coated them with a thin layer of batter, and fried them until golden. With the first bite, the fresh fragrance of late spring spread through my mouth. After that, I made a cucumber dessert, cold soy milk, combined with crisp cucumber strips. It was a simple flavor, but it slowly eased the anxiety in my heart. I began to feel the changes of the seasons. Once again on this land, one day, a close friend fell into a low point because of work pressure. At that moment, I remembered the caramel pudding my mother once made to comfort me, so I mashed chestnuts into a smooth paste and spread it across the bottom of a cup. Then I poured in a chocolate egg pudding mixture and slowly heated it until it set. Finally, I sprinkled sugar on top and used a torch to create a crisp caramel crust. As the caramel layer cracked open, the silky pudding slowly appeared beneath it. My friend took a bite, and a relaxed smile appeared on their face. Only then did I realize that food could not only comfort myself, but also warm the people around me. Later, I found the long letter my mother had left behind. Only then did I understand that her leaving was never an act of abandonment. Every mother was once a girl, with dreams of her own. After completing the responsibility of raising me, she also wanted to search for a life that belonged to herself. She was never good at expressing love, so she hid all the words she wanted to say inside every dish she made. The resentment I had carried for years finally began to fade away in that moment. Another autumn arrived. I followed my mother's old methods. I washed fresh chestnuts, peeled away their shells, and soaked them to prepare them. After boiling them again and again until the broth became clear, I added rock sugar and slowly simmered them over low heat. Finally, I placed the candied chestnuts into glass jars, sealing away the sweetness of the entire autumn and winter.